David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters...
Years from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are... 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
Significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 strikes data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting you. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the invincible armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to... can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! Farbroken! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here. Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet. Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your banners.
Never that idea was to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Major General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Strider 1, target destroyed. Strider 1, target acquired. Enemy vessel destroyed.
Get back to your station, now! Locked on!
So, which one looks the hardest to chew?
Inside the bay! Target's been destroyed!
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on guiding. Just don't pay for it. Righto!
Begin firing SAM! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
I should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
The bomb would work fine. You wiped them out with one hit.
Pretty one-sided.
Sir, there's a few of them. These are running aboard and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
On contact with the second platoon. If they're gone, that means we have less than half our forces left.
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us?
Target destroyed.
Probably need to multiply that by 10. That's fine by me.
Half our ships have either been sunk or stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there. How many ships in port are still operational?
Destroyed.
Can't do test damage, but you're likely left to tap. Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bag. All right. Wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
Still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets. Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
Why has the enemy taken so little damage? You drop a bomb blind and hit something.
Course to return for
Prioritize high-threat targets and groups of hostiles.
Going
Be
for
generous
another
with
attack.
your... Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is... Be generous with your special weaponry as well.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prince, sending coordinates. All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we've received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. Three strikes. Just an operation that doesn't rely on our air pilot. You can have many on board. Tell them that we don't need 3 strikes.
Warship sunk.
Yes, sir.
Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Lanza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go! All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
It's a shipyard over there. This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Lend me a hand, will ya? Dock base taking damage from airstrike.
Half of our business ships have either been sunk or neutralized.
The fleet is not an option. We can't give the bond to the rest of the conservatives any warning. This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much needed him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted. I'm sorry, sir. That's a lot of ships lost. You're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Why stock in salvage companies while you can?
Confirming additional hostile ground forces. Forward MiG-31's approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. 50,000.
This is Rooney. Right time until our rear gets dropped. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. Please cover your guns. Engaging.
The Risen senior military officer has fled the combat zone.
Don't let your guards out, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together. Altitude approaches from onshore is difficult.
Say goodbye. Have a lot. Take a roundabout towards the joint government office from the waterfront. Control, returning to base. I've heard about you. You always have aircraft problems. Three strikes is around. No joke. I have lost control.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
More fighters incoming at super low altitude from bearing 015. Capital reports at 3 strikes among them. Sorry, we couldn't detect
Roger that. Leave the rest to us. Ask Squadron, EL Squadron, clear to engage. Already bought us time. Don't waste it.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
All aircraft. Your performance is disappointing. Pick it up. The attack will fail.
Target confirmed down. The man you just killed, Captain Anchorhead, was the main reason why the cruiser India would be such a threat.
Strider 1, missile away. Strider 1, bandit destroyed.
Trigger, enemy closing on your 6.
You're gonna regret your red.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metis and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
We have to fight a pristine fleet. After all that?
Let's do this.
Reach the CIC. Multiple smoke plumes from the port.
If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat.
Mortar drone has reached the target.
Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command duty officer.
You don't see it, do you?
It's imagination.
Your imagination might follow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives. Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Anti-air combat.
Came in for a picnic and found ourselves in a marathon. Well, you said this is going to be a walk in the park?
You take walks too. We'll walk. Picnic. You have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you
Fox 2.
Target destroyed.
Those are our birds. Big God.
Strider 1, miles away. Aegis vessel Metis destroyed.
Respond. Hey, please respond.
Trigger just sank a battleship.
Battleship Dysnomia is crippled. Navigation is disabled. That ship's heavily armored. How could that be?
Good. We reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on.
Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is...
But hold on. Lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat.
Imagine if they never reached for Monty.
But they never fell. Not bad for a day's work.
4 aircraft destroyed the entire port? Must be hallucinating.
Not hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Warning. Incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile?
The terminal guidance! Get away from that UAV!
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm ahead!
What? What happened?
We're on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it!
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there?
Picture it. Salvation! The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it, you're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Illusion, head back. I want that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat.
3 Strikes is performing well above our expectations.
Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
I'm gonna close in on 3 Strikes. 4-2, stay with me. Roger that. Enemy missile, breaking.
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
3 Strikes is still unharmed.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Hell, that's easy for you to say.
Strider 1, missile launched. Target hit. Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Locked on target. The shell exploded. It's off the grid.
Locked on. This one's a goner.
Missile launched.
Trigger has destroyed the target. Shaking off enemy lock.
Deliverance.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Target confirmed down. With Captain Alonso Terrico gone, Aegis vessel Palasa won't be much of a threat.
Wake up! Missile coming your way!
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Strider 1, missile launched.
Target confirmed down. In 10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Erusian Navy. Well, would have been, actually.
Hostile confirmed destroyed. All rotorcraft in the area appear to have been eliminated.
Our helicopters are all gone.
Missile away. Target is down.
They got a lock on you, Strider 1.
Target acquired. Strider 1, missile away. Railgun shell lost its target. Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected.
Eliminated. That's the way to do it.
Abandon on your 6. Missile away. 2 minutes remaining. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Projectile guidance terminated. Target acquired. Target shot down.
Fox 2.
Caution.
Locked on. Missile in the air. Break, now.
Missile away.
Strider 1, watch your tail.
Target hit. Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Stall warning.
Fox 2.
Strider 1, missile launched. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Package eggs are ready and waiting.
Strider 1, missile away.
Military. 3 Strikes in the sky is assignment.
Entering clouds.
3 Strikes. Fires the drive.
Locked on.
Imagine we're just about to be killed. Why are we going to be killed, you ask? Because they wanted to steal from you, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. It was for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 Strikes has none of that. I do. Do you see, Commanding Officer? If it's my time, all the more honorable.
Target destroyed. Maintain course to return for resupply.
Strider 1. Strider 1, this is... I got a stubborn one on my ass! Well done. You managed to hit the Evolution Baby's fleet and command structure pretty hard. That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one. Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard. Stand by. Warning. 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090. SU-47s.
Malta! Missile! Behind you! Malta!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream.
That's those damn bats! Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal. Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
That's the trick.
Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
What the...
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started.
I repeat, withdraw.
Don't want anyone to get me screwed up. 3 strikes is going down. They're responding.
You goddamn idiots.
You call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
You siblings can go to hell together.
Brother and sister?
Rage, you take him out.
Missile away.
Consider it done. Shit.
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry? You don't count. It's 2 on 1.
Who you calling a wuss?
Trigger back on me. You're last.
Back here.
The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
Righto.
Come on, 3 strikes. You've got a hot chick right in front of you.
They're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass.
Target hit. Target hit.
Scream! Damn it! You paid for this, 3 strikes!
Only one left. We run them down together. With the death blow, we put the Trigger.
I'll kill him! I'll kill him, all right!
Down.
Fire again.
Projectile exploded. It's gone.
I'll kill you!
There may only be one left, but don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
You psycho.
You paid for this, 3 strikes!
He's definitely lost his mind.
Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him. Not one bit.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
How dare you!
The shell exploded. It's off the grid. Strider 1, missile away.
She was my one and only!
Railgun shell lost its target. Strider 1, target acquired.
What makes you a hero? We tried to be heroes, Sue. We really tried.
Way to go, Trigger. No room for hesitation, Trigger. We've flown through much worse than this.
I can tell. I know you're with me. Here we go, Scream. We do this together. You're dead.
Target hit. Target hit. Enemy has a lock on you.
I can't do this alone, but if I have you with me... Ah! Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Unidentified aircraft, eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her!
The Bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated. Pitch angle at +2 degrees.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 Strikes has removed all straggler Erusian forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Fusion, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down. Sit.
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass!
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the Bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it.
That's enough. Get the MP.
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, He's right. HQ tells me Aruja's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Aruja military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of Olred.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.